Hello and welcome to the program. Today I would like to talk to you about something which touches every single human being, as well as the animals and the vegetation on Earth. It is sometimes a secret. It is also perhaps the unknown or unknowable, and yet it is so fantastic. Can you guess what I am talking about? Take your time. It is love. It also is magical and mysterious. You can build with it, and you can also destroy. It can be conditional or unconditional. Choice is yours. Many are aware of the feeling of love, and yet many cannot describe what love is. Sages of ages, poets and prophets tried in the past and still trying to describe it in a limited way. And you can feel it with all your might and your being. You may even feel it flow through your entire body in ecstasy, and you cannot explain what it truly is. Question: what is love? Is it perhaps an intense feeling of deep affection, tenderness, warmth, intimacy, attachment, and your mindful devotion, adoration, idealization, worship, passion, desire, lust, yearning, kindness? Perhaps a feeling of deep romantic or even sexual attachment to someone. Affectionate greetings conveyed to someone, and probably on someone's behalf. A formula for ending an affectionate letter, for instance. A personified figure of love, often represented as a Cupid. The great interest in pleasuring something. The person or the thing that one loves. It can be a car or even wine to drink. A friendly form of addressing some people or someone. It can be used in affectionate requests. In sports, it may mean nothing. But love, loves, loved, loving. These are some of the phrases we use when we talk to others in our daily lives. In Old English, it was known as lufu. In Indonesian, or I should say in Indo-European root languages, shared by Sanskrit, it was lupiati, meaning desires, or libet in Latin, meaning it is pleasing, libido, or desire. In dictionary, it is described as a strong feeling of warm personal attachment or deep affection, such as it being used for the parent, the child, a friend, or a pet. A profoundly tender, passionate affection, often mingled with sexual desire for another person. It is passion and desire, active, self-giving, and concerned for the well-being of others. It is often said, love of one's neighbor is the greatest virtue. You have heard that, I'm pretty sure. What this suffering world needs is more love. It is perhaps a person towards whom love is felt, the beloved and the sweetheart. I long to be with you, my love. First and only love. Those who have never loved will never understand what we are talking about. First recorded long before 900 in Middle English, known as love, love. In Old English, lufu. In Old Frisian, very similar. In Old High German, luba. In Gothic, lubo. In Latin, libere. Polish, lubić, enjoy. And in modern German, it is Liebe. Ich liebe dich. Love has many other senses, and it is difficult to explain what love really is. Love, in its usage and simple terminology, is one of the most intense emotions humans feel in life. It is the opposite of hate, which is another incredibly intense emotion. When one does anything for a special person, that is usually because one feels love for them. There are many kinds of deep affection one can have for another person, and they can all be described as love. The love one feels for one's parents will not be the same as love you feel for a close friend or a romantic partner. One can also have a strong emotional bond with an animal, such as your dog or your cat. That too is love. Love is sometimes used to refer to a less passionate but still strong fondness for something. Athletes have love of sports. For instance, readers have a love of books. Listeners for music. Artists may have love of painting, music, or drawing. Love can also be used to mean really to like something or someone. The word lover is used to mean a person who really likes something, as in a cat lover or dog lover or a food lover. The catchphrase love is utilized to choose things. Outgoing people love you around other people. Couch potatoes love television. Have you heard that saying? How can you love as it is being used in real life? Love is a very common word when it comes to it, which people use to refer to others that they cherish or do things they really like. The word really refers to a profoundly tender, passionate affection for another person. The question is, when should one use the word love in place of affection or devotion? The words related to love, which are not direct synonyms, but just that thought you may have checked what your word love meant. What other ways there are to say the word love? The word love may apply to various kinds of them, like regard, charity of the Creator, reverent adoration to God in the religious sense, or to a person, the rational parent and child. There we go, as friends for each other, or romantic feelings for another person. Affection is a fondness for others that is enduring and tender, but very calm. Devotion is an instance, an intense sense of love. It is steadfast in your loyalty to a person, and you can also imply consecration to a cause, of course. So, where shall we start? That's a good question. Love, used often categorized in terms of what type of relationship is being considered, such as romantic love and the platonic love, or words like eros or agape. Those who love each other romantically are said to be in love. If it is an instant love, it is usually considered as love at first sight. Love is often described as how serious or not it was. Maybe in terms of true love, or unconditional love, or whether it is reciprocated or as in unrequited love. Synonyms for the word, which you can play with, or even by very high level of intensity or intimacy, include fondness, affection, devotion, and adoration. The word can also be used as a noun, in a sense of a person you love and have loved romantically, as he or she was your first love, or it is a story of two lovers reunited. The word lover is sometimes utilized in the same way, as it typically implies a sexual relationship. The word love is also used in the context of sex, in euphemisms, like making love. More generally, we call the people we love loved ones. We might call someone my love, which is a term of endearment, much like my dear or my darling, someone who is well loved and is often described as we love. It can be used as a verb, and there are a number of synonyms which we sometimes use, like adore, admire, cherish, even treasure. However, many words do not really capture what love can mean. We may need to look at the poet's works. Love is a battlefield. All you need is love. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love never fails. Shakespeare said, "Love sought is good, but unsought is better." Love is a lot of things. Love can be a sculpture, as in Philadelphia, for instance. In sports, love is really nothing, but in life, love is everything. Some people consider that love is a feeling, just an emotion, inspiration, or it may mean nothing. However, in life, love is, as I said before, everything. Some people see it as an action. Perhaps the closest synonym for love is work. As it was said, love is the work made visible. That is what is meant. Love is a doing word. Sometimes there is no other word for it, and no better way to say it other than love is love. What can be stronger word for love? Synonyms for love used are tended to capture only some aspects or elements of it. Despite how common the word and how easily it can be scattered around, love is often the strongest word one can use. I love you may be a phrase, but there really is not any equal for it. Perhaps the strongest way to express the word is not just to say it, but to prove you mean it by showing it. Love indeed. Love is commonly used as a way of saying that you really like something. When, for example, describing one's clothing or hairdo. Still, one tends to ask, what is the true definition of the word love? The true love is the feeling that you completely and utterly love someone and everything about them. True love is as ambiguous and as unique as each person in a relationship. How can we define true love? How can one find true love? It is the most exciting and yet comforting moment, would you say? When you know you can ultimately be yourself, and when someone genuinely loves you, it gives you the happiness you have never, ever experienced previously. True love looks differently on different people. But there are a few signs that may help you to know the difference. True love yearns, and indeed are unique and passionate bond that connect you as a couple, which wants the best for the other person, regardless of what that means for them. It is the foundation for a healthy, loving relationship. True love is authentic and genuine. It has significant meaning in your relationship because through the flows and all, you know the importance of true love and have finally found your best friend. Do you really believe that the true love exists? Question mark. Yes, it does exist. It looks different for everyone, and everyone finds the actual love at different times in their life. Some find them at an earlier pace. Others wait a whole lifetime. But it does exist. It is an exciting and intense feeling. It is intimate, deep, and passionate. It goes beyond the physical passion to the heart and the mind. What about love and true love? What is the difference between love and the true love? When it comes to true love, you do not have the pressure to perform or need any approval. You can be completely yourself. All the small things that add up all the time show unconditional love without the expectation of receiving something in return. It is a constant feeling of calm, peace, and trust, but it is not demanding or rude or distrustful. How can one maintain the true love? Another good question. Let me put it this way. Love is an action, and when you find your true love, you have to put it to work to maintain a healthy, loving relationship. Affection to your new partner is a huge part of maintaining true love. In here, affection means many things in any relationship, including trust, safety, love, attraction, and expression of our feelings for each other. Maintaining an active effort of staying in touch with regular physical contact and affection assists and shows your true love to your partner. Affection and physical contact can become routine in a relationship, but if both are working to keep the spark alive, give and receive affection, you are well on your way to maintaining a very beautiful, healthy relationship. Both of you are in love, for certain. No matter what is going on in your life or with your health, true love understands without any doubt that they will not think less of you or judge you, sharing your inner thoughts. Keep that in mind. They will always listen and hear you out, regardless of the subject matter. Maintaining your relationship with your true love is resting comfortably in the knowledge that your partner will love you, accept you, accepting also the good and the bad, both. They know who you are, and they don't want you to change. Just be you. In true love relationship, you fully accept the other person, and you love them, feeling safe in a physical and emotional sense. Still, another aspect of feeling safe in your relationship is knowing that you are being loved. Your love partner is the love of your life, although they may be separate and unique. You alone, with your own thoughts, ideas, goals, dreams. When you get very close with your true love, you can often be easy to forget this. Sometimes people tend to treat their partners as natural extensions of their being. And that may be the key to some degree, but they are still an autonomous individual and should be treated like that. Respect comes in many forms, not just respecting physical boundaries, but when you are in relationship with your true love, respect can show through everything you do for each other, such as accepting your family and friends, and you accepting theirs and respecting their choices that you may disagree with, but still encouraging and accepting them. When you truly love someone and they are happy for you, respect is a natural occurrence. You keep your promises, not necessarily big promises at that, and even if you have simple everyday promises, you make as mentioned to your true love. Even if it is making a cup of coffee. Keeping those promises is the backbone of a healthy relationship. The essence of maintaining one's faithfulness and fulfilling the promises you have made. Your true love is at the heart of any healthy relationship. If your partner is your best friend, you would never want to hurt them anyway. That's a fact. It may look like a cliche, but actions do speak louder than words, don't you think so? When you are with your true love, maintaining a special bond and romance, and you are happy to meet each other, boils down to actions. It takes both of you to maintain a genuine love actively. Maintaining a relationship with your true love seems like you are working hard. However, when you find that one, a person, at your soul's level, connect with that one, and it will all come together. Believe me, it will. It is important, however, that you remember you are two separate human beings with distinct wants and needs. And when you are in a relationship with your true love, you will need to remember whatever you do will influence the other. You need to maintain a sense of togetherness out of respect for your partner. Whatever comes your way, you are in it together. Whether it is a medical diagnosis, an aging parent, or a business that did not succeed, it is what that is, and you are going through it together. Everything under the sun is available to hold our attention, especially our technologies that we use every day. An excellent way of knowing what true love is, to enjoy the company of yourself fully. Looking at each other's eyes at dinner rather than looking at your mobile, for example, having a positive, healthy relationship and is not effortless through large and small moments. It will say that you are showing your love in action. Create your own love story. Whether it is a romantic anniversary or a special occasion, or just spontaneous gesture of love. Experience the magic of true love with joy and happiness. Let the enchanting melodies and meaningful messages inspire and nurture this relationship. Celebrate the beauty of love and create lasting memories. True love is not just a word. Knowledge is an idea. It is a feeling and emotion which can be expressed and be celebrated. Start your journey of love and connection with it, and let your hearts do the dance to the rhythm and the music of true and perfect love. It is indeed a refreshing thing to be your true self in front of your true love, your attitude. Remember, love dwells in a strange world, and we do strange things. When you start noticing you have let your guard down, and you let them hear you sing in the shower, it just means that true love is in the air. Without honesty, however, you don't have anything in relationship. Telling the truth is the one of the most basic ways to respect your partner. There are so many opportunities to deceive. Think of our loved ones in our adult life. But we can resist all the temptations, even to tell white lies to our partners. The truth eventually comes out. Maintaining trust, one does not need to let little lies start to creep in. You both deserve honesty and respect. It comes naturally to respect to each other, despite the emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual boundaries in a genuinely loving relationship. Both want to feel loved and supported and safe. And the only way to do that is to respect your boundaries you both have established. There will be no questions compromising your boundaries, because in a living and loving relationship, you want the other person to know. Above all else, feel safe and secure with you. You have control over your choices when it comes to relationships and friendships, romantic or not. When you find your true love, it is important to be proactive in maintaining that true love. So many things in our modern world are trying to distract us and keep us from our most important priorities. Think about that. Being proactive in your true love means you have chosen someone who loves, respects, and is honest to you. You are trustworthy, loyal, and open in your relationship. Once you have determined you have found your true love, then you will do everything you can to hold onto them for life. Do we need to be in a constant sense of understanding each other's point of view? It is easy to feel misunderstood in a loving, close relationship, just as easily as it is for others' misunderstandings. We may be forever in a hurry, rushing from one thing to the next, perhaps trying to keep up with our emails and our relationship demands may make it easier to feel frustrated or impatient with our partners. But in maintaining a genuine love relationship, those needs to have a constant sense of the other person's proactive perspective. We may sometimes still get frustrated, but generally we keep our partner's unique perspective in our minds. The more we try to truly understand their point of view, the more we will feel heard, heard or understood. Constantly keeping our partner's point of view first and foremost. Your mate is one of the cornerstones of a healthy, genuine love relationship. Giving priority to one another does not mean sacrificing your personal happiness, time, or friendship. When you live together and keep the other person's safety, security, and satisfaction at the forefront of your decisions, you would never want to do anything to intentionally hurt. You have feelings or make them wonder if you love them at all. You might be offered a fantastic opportunity on the other side of the country or in a different country. You will know that your true love is going to support you, whatever decision you choose. There is never any fear of sharing your plans, your ideas, or job offers, because you know they will hear you out and talk about your personal issues in unity, all together. This is the only way, and quite typical during all the trying times. These are all the moments in your relationship that will kindle your love for each other. Regular communications is important. But so is also regular healthy communication. When you have found your true love It is like you have finally found the best friend you have always wanted in life. You connect on a deeper emotional level. You are genuinely friends and want to talk to them and hear what they have to say. True love is always alive with healthy communication. You can use FaceTime, snail mail, Zoom, text, and that would brighten your true love in the world. Send love notes, pictures, drawings, or stickers if you like. Then they can respond to you similarly, just to let you know they have got it. We know that it is possible to find true love. It is different from love because true love completely accepts each other just the way you are. The importance behind all of that is the meaning of true love. And that is an unbreakable bond that connects you with a deep love and passion. You have to work to maintain it and let it grow. With that, the session ends for today. We will meet you again by the next edition. Till then, keep smiling lovingly, enjoy, and be happy. Thank you.